Maybe your body knew? Maybe. Well, you're getting PG mixed with PG-13. And if you go to the memes channel, there's lots of things in there that aren't PG-13. You had a good look at the Discord, and give me a grade. What do you think? Give me a Shadow Girl score. Do you know why you must always knock on the fridge door before opening it? Nope. Never heard that before in my life. By 3 a.m., my sleep schedule is wacky, so I'll probably stay for a bit and relax. We're here for it. Stay a while and listen. There could be a salad dressing. Wow. Alright, well, I'm no good. I'm gonna have to delete your application now. that you sent me once upon a time. Everyone's friendly there, which I'm glad to see. Also, I like the channel options. Cool. There could be such a thing as too many channels in Discord, so I'm trying to keep the channel somewhat low, but also trying to encapsulate as much as possible. If that makes sense. Because people are always like, you should add this channel, you should add that channel. Someone suggested I add a coding channel for people to talk about coding, and I was like, just stick to hobbies. If there's enough people in the hobbies channel talking about coding consistently, it'll justify making a channel out of it. You know what I mean? Which is why I had the miscellaneous video game discussion. You know, I don't want to make like a Valheim channel or, you know, a Jackbox channel or this channel or that channel. I'm trying to keep things somewhat clean. Yeah, Tech Op. I don't have 100. I've got maybe like 25-ish. Which is still a lot in my opinion, but we got to keep something separated. We can take some of those channels away though too. I could make the miscellaneous video game discussion just video game discussion, and we can drop the Kerbal channel and the Cities channel and things like that, and that'll get rid of 2 channels. Seems like there's a channel for everyone, so at least there's one that someone can relate and post in. The Hobbies channel is the newest one. People were asking about where to post like their art and stuff. I didn't want to make an art channel because we don't have a lot of artists in here. There is no Sandy channel. No. There's no reason to have a Sandy channel. That's the cute pet pics channel, Gizlabot. Welcome back in, buddy. But I tried to have something that encapsulates. And if there's enough attention for a channel, I'll make one. Yeah, Shadow Girl. Food's one of the more popular channels in the Discord, which is cool. Food and cute pet pics are probably the top 2. General's probably 3rd, and then after that, I would say the round table, because we have voting in there every week, or we did have it every week. Didn't have any there for a while though. I'm gonna go back and sleep. Got so many rocks. We've only got 17 copper ore. You like to sew? We have somebody in our community named Looper. And Looper 1971, she has a long arm, is that what it's called, in her house, and she quilts. So I bet you and her could pal around and talk about all kinds of cool stuff. And she's super friendly when she's here. Long arm. Haha! See, I remember. I try to remember. You guys have a lot of terminology over there. Unlike Juggler. Hey, Juggler's the other half of Looper. Don't get him wrong. City Mine, you like NASCAR? There's nothing wrong with that. NASCAR's good. Speedworks is someone in here who loves NASCAR. And we also have someone who's been in and out for a while. Their name is The Starting Grid. You can tell by their name they like racing as well. Now, what was I going to do when I ran back here? There was something I wanted to grab, I think. No, I just wanted to cry. Okay, go back in. You like NASCAR? Cool, good deal. Nothing wrong with that. I love NASCAR for a long time, but I just kind of fell out of it. I think they changed too much to keep me interested in it. They changed so much that I got disinterested in it. Like, they homogenized all the cars. Like, you can't really tell what car is what unless you look for a symbol or the headlights. That used to not be the case back in the day. And they're all unleaded fuel now. They've changed the name of the series like every other year. They can't find a sponsor because they can't advertise cigarettes and alcohol as their main sponsor anymore. So it's like super hard to follow, and like things change. There's so much more drama now, and it feels like it's all made up. Shadow Girl, we're putting in 16 hours today. One of the last southern parts of you. I bet you get a southern tang sometimes, twang when you're talking. You might slip up and say something with a drawl. Yeah, Shadow Girl, we're live for 13 more hours today. Hope you have a snack or something to drink. I got plenty of water, and I'm thinking about food at the moment. I want to eat something today, but I can't think of what. All the restaurants are starting to open now for lunch and everything, so right now would be a good time to order something to eat. I don't know what to get. How much would a sponsorship cost? Imagine a car with a picture of Sandy on the hood. Depends on the driver. Depends on the driver and the team that they're on. It's the same thing as like Twitch, Red Tango. If you wanted to sponsor something on my channel, it's a lot cheaper than sponsoring something on like Shroud's channel. So the little beginner rookie cars that are part of the smaller teams are more willing to take a sponsorship than someone like the Last Champion or something. Mooselli bars? I never heard of such a thing. Anybody who's currently subscribed here, though, you guys do sponsor the channel. So thank you for being a sponsor. I'll try to shout you guys out as much as possible. Oh, I got you, Shadow Girl. Yeah, I was trying to find something that's clean, like a bowl, or something that's compact. Sushi's really good, but I don't know if I want sushi today or not. Was impressing it for a while. Don't remember my real original accent. Gotcha. You can't spell? It's okay. I speak Taiwanese, Shadow Girl. I'm not fluent in it, but I can get my way around. I can make out some words sometimes. That's a good thing. But I promise you don't want my picture plastered on a car. Why not? There's someone out there who likes that face of yours. There's someone out there that likes my face. Trust me. If they like my face, they'll like your face. Thank you, Shadow Girl. I know. I'm thinking about it. I don't know what to grab just yet. Is it already almost nighttime? No way. Why are the days so short? My face is cute. Get out of here, Dark Crystal. Get out of here. I have a face for radio, you guys. And down the stretch they come. And food almost out. We'll replenish. Stamina boost. I think I got just gotta go find a fresh copper node. Guys are here kind of drying up a little bit. Making me sad. I have 20 whole copper for his entire run so far. Oh, God. Let's go over to here. I never had sushi until last week, and what do you think? What do you think? And a voice for newspaper? Hey, you know what? If it wasn't for my stutter, I'd be more confident about my voice element. That's one thing I'm really, really self-conscious about is my voice. So thanks. That hits me hard. It's pretty good. What kind of sushi did you have? What did you try out? Did you have the rolled sushi that goes into your hand that looks like an ice cream cone? Did you have sashimi? Were you banging some California rolls? Oh, I didn't know there was a second half to it. I always just heard the one part. Oh, never mind. You never had sushi, Red Tango? You should try some, man. Get you like a $20 budget and get you a couple rolls one day. Try it out. Yeah, all this sushi talk, I kind of want sushi too. Game, you guys? And a voice for print? You mean a face for radio and a voice for print? Yeah, I never heard that last half before. Interesting element. Thank you for filling in the blanks for me, dude. That's cool. Wife brought you to a sushi restaurant, walked in 5 feet, ran out and puked in the bushes. Why? The smell? The look? That's crazy, dude. Alright, I'm gonna take some rocks back with me. That way, at least we're getting some of the rocks out. Salmon sashimi and salmon nigiri. Or nigiri. That's the rolled up one, right? I think it was the smell. Just got overwhelmed. Walking across the street, ate at Burger King by yourself. Yeah. So so here's the thing, Red Tango. If it smells like fish, it's bad. Fish isn't supposed to smell like fish. It's supposed to be a very fresh and clean smell. So it's probably good that you ran away from there, because I wouldn't want a sushi place that smelled like fish. That's the one that's laid on top of the rice. Gotcha. That's what it was. Okay. Yeah, salmon. Salmon's a good go-to, Mijan. What's up, Ilioptipede? That's a name I haven't seen in a long time. Happy Sunday. Like this if it works. Oh, it worked. How are you today? And how are things? Alright, we'll keep it back over here again. This is all copper here. We're just gonna hit this thing for a while. Like the deep fried chicken, avocado, and cream cheese sushi. Yep, that sounds delicious. Been busy with school. It's good to finally catch a stream. Hell yeah. I'm glad you're here. So like others, do you have finals next week? Or are you still in high school? I guess it is coming up towards the end of the year, right? You get summertime coming up. Oh, smack! Get out of here. You're kind of astonished with yourself? I was always told to never eat it growing up. My mom always told me, steak well done and stay away from sushi. Boy, I'm glad I don't listen to her anymore. Go for it, Shadow Girl. I'll be here. They aren't offered around here? Well, yeah, because California rolls isn't real sushi. It's not real sushi. Because it doesn't have anything real in it. Steak medium rare and shove all the sushi in your mouth you can get. That's what we're doing now, Bully. There was a place I went to and ordered steak one time. I won. So, years ago, story time. Years ago in Florida, there was a competition going on Valentine's Day on a radio station. And you had to call in with your craziest breakup story. And the winner won like this package. And in that package was a $100 gift certificate to some steak restaurant. I forgot the name of the restaurant already. Well, I ended up winning. I called in with my story, and we ended up winning. And I wanted to take my buddies out to eat. I was like, I was living with roommates at the time. And I was like, guys, I got this $100 gift card towards a steakhouse. That should pay for like 2 of us. Let's go eat some steak. So we got in the car and we got there. First of all, they had a dress code. And none of us were following the dress code. And then we got in there. You don't get to tell them how you want your steak. You just order a steak. The steaks were $50 a piece, and everything was a la carte. So you had to get sides separate and everything else. The baked potatoes were the size of like a cantaloupe. And the steaks, what they did was they were rare. They seared them. Yeah, they were blue rare. They seared them on 2 sides and served them to you. That's all it was. And that was an experience. But with a tip, it was over $400. I was like, well, at least we got to eat some good food. It was 3 of us. Yeah, Element, it was 3 of us, and it cost over $400 with a tip. And that was for 3 steaks, 3 baked potatoes, 1 soda, 2 waters, and then a tip afterwards. Yeah, right? I'm no good. It was crazy. I wish I could remember the name of the steakhouse now. But it was down in like Fort Lauderdale area. A bit on the high end, way on the high end. But you walked in, there was live entertainment. There was a guy at the piano singing. There was a bar. There were people all just. It was a nice atmosphere. All the waiters were wearing like tuxes and suit and ties. They came to your table and they dressed your potato there and talked to you, and it was a thing. That was the fanciest place I'd ever been to. You know, like those fancy restaurants? I feel honestly. Well, I mean, I think the steaks. I think at $50 a steak, if it included sides, would have been great. I wouldn't have complained about it. But the baked potatoes were like $14 a piece or something. It was so dumb. But you don't want to go there and just have a steak, you know? You gotta have a side with it too. For 3 meatballs? Nice. Those best damn meatballs you ever put in your mouth. Best steak I ever had was in Dallas at a steakhouse called Bob's. It wasn't cheap either. Well, I didn't say this was the best steak I ever had. I'm just saying we went to a steakhouse that served it one way. The best steak I've ever had, sadly enough, was at like a Texas Roadhouse. Or Longhorn Steakhouse. I had a prime rib there that was amazing. It's probably one of the best steaks I've had. Alright, we're up to 10. I'm trying to get like 200 is what we're trying to get. I wanna get that gear made. I want to upgrade the gear all at the same time, or we're gonna need tons of tin. And if I have 200 copper, that gives us 100 tin. I think that's enough to get the copper gear and upgrade it, or the bronze gear and upgrade it once. Longhorn is good. Longhorn's pretty good. I enjoy it. If we ever hang out and you're like, hey, let's go eat some steak, we'll go to the Longhorn. Why not? Texas Roadhouse is good too. Most steak places are pretty decent. With a friend who lived there but expensed it as a business dinner, two of us like $260. Yeah, that's about how, yeah, Element. That's about how it was down there at the one. I wish I could remember the name of it. And it had a weird name to it. You didn't know it was a steakhouse from the name. It was just a name. Massive steaks, huge portions for an affordable price, real good, but didn't survive COVID lockdown. Gotcha. Texas Tea. Was that an independent restaurant? Because I never heard that before. There's a lot of places that didn't survive last year. Oops. Thought I was hitting the copper deposit. It was not. Alright, we're at 20 and we're full. Go dump the cart and go repair. 1 pound steak, a salad, bottle of red wine. So for you had a bottle of red wine and a steak for $85? That's crazy. That was either a that was crazy, Warner. There's only one in the area. Yeah, I've never heard of it before, so it might have been something out there in the middle of nowhere. Sounds like a really good deal if you're getting a full bottle of wine with it. Alright, we're taking 2 more stacks of stone with us. How's the game progressing? Do you know how far you are? Yes. So this game, so the story of this game is you are in a Viking purgatory, and you're dead. You're a dead warrior that was summoned by the Norse god Odin to fight some of his enemies. This is Valheim. This is Purgatory. And the enemies are in here and they're causing trouble. So you have to go and fight them for him because he doesn't come and do that himself. And at the moment, when the game finally full releases, there's going to be 9 bosses. And currently there are 5 in the game. So what we're doing is we're having to fight those bosses. And at the moment, I've only killed 2 of them. We're working on getting towards the 3rd. But at the moment, I need to get better gear. So I'm having to go and mine ore in order to make better gear. So there's some grinding to it. And that's what we're currently accomplishing. And that's why we're putting in a full day today towards it. That way we can get a lot of that stuff done. And I said I was going to do some grinding offline, but I also want to stream it as well. That way you guys can kind of see the progress. So that's what we're currently doing right now. We're grinding the progress. So how far am I right now? I would say at this current time, we're about 40-ish% of the way through the game as far as progression is concerned. But there's still so much we haven't seen yet. And we are still very, very weak when it comes to terms of being able to hold our own and fight enemies and stuff. So we're going to sleep and pass the night away. So we have to survive. There's a hunger stat. If you look in the bottom left-hand corner down here, there's a hunger stat. And that affects our stamina. We make sure that's up high. There's crafting. Oh, speaking of which, I gotta get my iron or my pickaxe repaired. I think we have a portal, right? If I'm running all the way back and remembering this kind of stuff. So right now there's a storm going on, which is fun. It gives you the wet debuff, which means your stamina comes back very slow. Real Foos. I don't have any issues with the map currently, but I also haven't been everywhere yet, so I don't know what kind of trials and tribulations you're currently experiencing. But the portals make that pretty easy. And how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Happy Sunday. I don't know who Haldor is. We're only at Bone Mass. I haven't gotten much of the game spoiled for me. I'm trying to figure it all out as we go along. But good luck. So far, it seems like the game pretty much hand feeds you the information. That way you can go to the next part. Like I had to have the swamp key to get into the swamp to find out where the other boss is. So maybe after you killed the other boss, you got something that would help you find where the other boss is. Oh, is that the shop keep? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, the trader. I actually have one on my starting island. He's right there. He's on my starting island. But good luck finding yours. Yeah, real foos. I got lucky apparently. I got lucky. Dope Nose, good morning. It's good to see you. Yep, in the starting island. I've already bought a few things from him. I gotta get some more gold so I can buy the rest of it. Rocks, copper, wood. We're trying to get 200 copper while we're out here. Took me forever to find your trader. Sorry. We sell for 5 to 6 hours. Man, child, good morning. It's good to see you. Well, I mean, you kind of want to explore the entire map anyways, right? So it's good that you're getting the exploration in. But I will tell you, we were over here when the bag popped up on the map. So it has a pretty wide radius. So what I would recommend is probably exploring like this, leaving a gap in between. And if it pops up, it pops up. The map is big. Our third boss is way down here. We haven't even been there yet. We probably gotta get in the boat and come down here and see what's going on. This is our first boss. This is our second boss right here. First two bosses were really close. Psycho, welcome in, buddy. Good morning. Happy Sunday. How are you doing today? Ilioptopede, this game is $20 right now, and I feel like when it comes out on full release, it's going to be much more expensive. So if you ever want to pick it up, I would say right now is the best time to grab it. Because when they get the final 4 bosses finished, they're going to make this thing probably a high price. I would say this is easy a $40 game. Isn't for Mac? I don't know. Let's check it out real quick. Let's go look. Valheim.